Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I want to share with you the food I ate during my last visit to Disneyland Paris, which was this past February. I was only there for a short while, but still, girls gotta eat, so I hope you enjoy. The first stop was Stark Factory in the Avengers campus, which is one of my favorite counter restaurants in Disneyland Paris. They serve American style foods here, like pizza and pasta. And the last time I visited, which was a couple of years ago, I had the pizza, which was really good. But I also got a taste of the pasta, and I thought that one was better. So I've been thinking about this for a while and really wanted to get a bowl of pasta for myself, which I did. I got the macaroni with Parmesan cheese and cream sauce, which was really nice. I also tried the garlic bread because I heard some good things about it. In my opinion, it was okay, nothing too exciting. And also, I had my drink, which was regular Coke. Also, in this place, in Disney in general, the attention to detail is what makes this place so great. So, if you can see the drink dispenser on the right side, it actually has Stark Factory on it as well. Now, my lunch has kept me full for pretty much the whole day, so I only went for dinner after the nighttime show. And I went for dinner at the sports bar at Disney Village. I started off with one of their signature non alcoholic drinks, which I believe in English is called a hero of the hat trick. Shortly after, I also got my tortillas with pulled lamb, which overall I thought was a nice meal. I would recommend this place. As it was late, I did decide to skip dessert this time, and yeah, I know, I know. But don't worry, I made sure to compensate for this missed dessert. And that was it for day one at Disneyland Paris. Then came day two, and I'm sure you've already seen it. I made sure to compensate for my missed dessert. I had breakfast, which I got at the Market House Deli, where they have this turkey and cheese toasty, which is something I really wanted to try because usually this is with ham, and I don't eat ham. So, yeah, I really wanted to try it. I also saw the Slay Delight. To be fair, I didn't plan on compensating for dessert, but saw this one and thought I have to try it. And also, I had to get my coffee, so got a cappuccino with it as well. Here also a close-up of the inside of the cake. It has a raspberry filling. I've written the description on the screen. It was very nice. Not super, but it had a nice taste. And as I was having my breakfast, the million splashes of color parade passed by, and I actually had a very good view. You may not see it from the photo, but I could see Mickey, and I could actually see the parade very clearly from this angle. So that was a nice added bonus. Later in the day, I had a quick little snack at the Last Chance Cafe. These are their pineapple fritters. This place is also famous for its barbecue turkey leg and the vegan chili, so I might have to try one of them during my next trip. So this is what the fritter looks like from the inside. Seems to be like a real actual pineapple, I would say. So what do you think? Does this count as one of your two fruits a day? Anyway, overall I think this was a nice snack, and yeah, I would really get it again. And then it was dinner time. I went for dinner at the Art of Marvel Hotel, which is a walking distance from the park. In this hotel, they have two restaurants, and the entrances of both the restaurants are actually next to each other. The a la carte restaurant is called Manhattan, and the buffet restaurant is called Downtown, which is the one that I went to. And as I was seated, I saw this nice artsy placemat with some of the superheroes on there. Of course, it's called the Art of Marvel Hotel. So, yeah, that makes sense. Looks really nice. I also got the drinks menu, which I think most of the sit down restaurants at Disneyland have at the moment. This is where you can choose your drinks from. They usually also have some signature drinks on here, both alcoholic and non alcoholic. And to be fair, I think I spotted mine rather quickly, which was good. And also, it arrived to the table fairly quickly, which was nice because that meant that I could get started on the buffet. What might be fun to know about this restaurant is that it's based on a New York City theme. So they have three stations where they represent different cuisines that are rather dominant in New York City. You've got the Asian station, you've got the Italian station, and you've got the American station. And those offer really a lot of variety overall for different people with different interests or foods that they like, um, which I think is good. So, yeah, let's see what I got. So, for my first plate, I decided to go to the American station. Got myself some potatoes with cream, coleslaw, mac and cheese, of course, barbecue chicken wing, and also I couldn't skip on the Mickey potato. Um, I would say it was a nice dish. I know it seems like my plate is half full, but to be fair, I saw a lot of things that I wanted to try. So I've been taking half plates just so I can try as much as I could. And this was a good start. For my second round, I decided to go to the Asian station, and I got a basket of dim sum. And in one portion, you actually get three dumplings, if you will. Two of them are stuffed with veggies, and one of them is stuffed with shrimp, which, to be fair, was the one that I preferred. But yeah, overall, it tasted actually quite good. For my third plate, I decided to just get a bunch of things that I still wanted to try or that I already tried and liked, like the mac and cheese. Um, Also because I was starting to get rather full, but I hadn't tried the freshly made pizza yet, and that usually tends to fill you up. So this was going to be the last plate of food before I was gonna try the pizza. And to be fair, the pizza was really nice. I had some different flavors. I don't recall which ones, but yeah, the pizza tasted really nice. And then it was time for desserts. So this buffet actually has a lot of adventure themed desserts. So obviously I had to try them. I got the good chocolate mousse. I got the Captain America panna cotta. I also had the Thor cake. Uh, all three of them very nice. My favorite one was Thor's hammer. To be fair, I also had a other dessert which was I think coconut based. I wasn't too big a fan of that one, but the other three I really liked them. Now, obviously, I also have to show you the cross section of the Thor dessert. I have no idea what was inside of it, but the taste was really nice. I really enjoyed this dessert. I went in for a second round of desserts because I still wanted to try this second panna cotta that they had. Although I have to say I didn't like it as much as the one from Captain America. I also haven't tried the macaron yet, which was nice. And obviously I had to get another for dessert. And that was it for day 2 of Disneyland Paris. Um, Tried a lot of things that I wanted to try, some pleasant surprises as well. So it was a good day. And then came day 3 of my visit, which was also the last day. So because of that, I decided to skip breakfast, go on some rides first, and then have a proper lunch before heading back home. Um, I went for lunch at Hakuna Matata, which is also a counter restaurant. And I tried the yassa chicken there. They have some African dishes which I usually don't come across, so I really wanted to try it. Had the yassa chicken, also there plantain with coconut and Nutella, and of course I had to try the cute Simba cupcake. Overall, I'd say the food was really nice flavors. I don't know what the original yassa chicken should taste like, so I can't comment on how accurate the flavors are. But overall, it was a nice meal. If I had to say one thing, I'd say food could have been a little bit warmer. But other than that, it was really nice and also a really nice way to end this visit to Disneyland Paris. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it even inspired you to try some things for yourself during your visit. But don't go just yet, because there's more to come. Right now, it's still hidden behind these walls, but at the end of March 2026, Adventure Bay and the World of Frozen will open. Next week, I actually get early access as a gold annual pass holder. So stay tuned, because I'm taking you with me. I'll be filming everything, so you'll get an early sneak peek inside before it officially opens.